Hello, Aries. Welcome to Made Page the Right Guidance. My name is Lisa, and I'm here to bring in your January 8th through the 15th reading. I will be channeling in guidance using two decks, the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, and then I would love for your guides to bring in some Angels of Abundance messages for you for your second week of the month. So again, Happy New Year to you. That's Rocky. And he's never far from my side. And for those of you who are looking, there still could be love information that comes in through your reading through the tarot cards. But for those of you who are looking for a love specific reading for the first half of January, it's down below, Aries. So as always, love feedback. So if you want to give that to me, I'd love to hear it. For those of you who are new to my page, you're very welcome here. I am a psychic medium. I channel in my guidance, so my cards will stay face down as they're chosen by your guides and my guides and the angels and the whole bit, spirit in general. But this is, you being divinely led here for your messages for this week. So you can give me a thumbs up, subscribe for future content, because I promise to provide great, authentic communication for you to help you while you're on your spiritual path, which we all are here in this earth school. Yes, we are learning great things about ourselves. Isn't it great? All right. So we're going to do the tarot cards first, and we'll leave the Angels of Abundance, and we'll see what's coming in for you, Aries. All right. Good news about financial matters with the Page of Earth. This is also you doing something creative, bringing creativity, and I don't mean art, just creative. You could be a creative problem solver. You could be, an innovator. You could be, again, you could be a designer of some sort, but this is, something you want more challenge when it comes to your divine life purpose, or, in a creative endeavor, or you're sick and tired of not having that which is deep inside of you that you've always wanted to pursue. It's time for it to come out. So perhaps you set some goals for this year, for 2020. And, by you, working towards this and making it a priority, this is going to bring really great news to your finances. So it's going to bring even just more abundance. And even if it's just having that happiness, being able to channel that ability that you have, that great, gift that you were given by the divine, and you being able to execute that into either a small business or just more time to do so. So let's see what else is happening. Interesting. The Five of Air tells me of an unwise choice. You could be making an unwise choice. It could be gossip. People are gossiping about you. You are telling the wrong people things. Maybe you have set goals and you've told the wrong audience. This audience doesn't believe in you necessarily. I just think whatever it is you're planning, Aries, you need to shut it. I think, whatever you're working on, if you're working on it with a coach, or you're working on it with a mentor of some sort, you need to keep it more tight-lipped. I think this could even be some of you being given confidential information and sharing it. So just be careful. Be careful with that. Let me see what else is coming up here. Okay. So the Five of Earth, technically, but I channel in the messages, right? But technically this is fear about money, this card. And it could be uncertain self-employment. You're not sure if you giving it full-time attention, is it going to pay off? That's what the card technically means. But for me, this is about you. So it's a pretty little temple in the card there. So to me, this is about you going inwards, your inner temple, going inwards and using your time to meditate and to receive divine guidance. So when you know you want divine guidance, and when you know you need to connect to your higher self, and you know you need to receive trustworthy advice, and you want to go to the higher powers, you need to ask for their intervention. You need to ask for the divine guidance to come in. You can sit there with, a journal or a pen and paper with the intention to write out anything that comes to you through your intuition. So That's, to me, anytime I get this card, that's usually the message I'm going to always channel in. Okay? That's great. The Magician cards, you're ready. You're ready to manifest. So again, anything that you maybe didn't have the balls to pursue in 2019 that you're like, you know what, the longer I put this off, the more dissatisfied I am with my life as far as, you know, me bringing, you know, the gifts and abilities that I have to the front, you know, and to be visible. This is about you manifesting those goals, and that, you know, your guides are saying you're ready and it's time to make it a priority. So it's time to put the steps in place. It's time to work with someone to help you to put the steps in place maybe. But this is a magical time for you to spread your wings and fly. Okay, Aries? Okay. This card, the 10 of Water, 10 of Cups in traditional tarot, this is trustworthy relationships. So you got, you know, to review everyone's motives and be careful who you tell things to. But then you got this card here, which is usually trustworthy relationships. That's usually what this card means, but it's also your emotional and material needs being met when you make that a priority, when you set time aside to have that time to yourself, and when you say no to distractions and you say no to the things that have stopped you because you're distracted easily, or maybe you're spending too much time in bed and maybe you are distracted by things like social media or Netflix or something like that, and your guides are like, listen, if you want things to come to fruition, you need a foot up your ass. And if you are great at motivating yourself, well, then great. But if you're not, then you need to put the right people in place. They are worth the investment to help you set goals. And then they're going to hold you accountable to that timeline that you set goals with them. So that could be a career coach, a job coach, someone like myself who does life coaching and life strategy coaching. So it's about, you know, you either, you know, really buckling down here, Aries, and saying, you know what, if I want life to be magical and I want my financial needs to be met and I want to be able to manifest, and then you want like your emotional and your material needs to be met, then you need to design your life to allow for that experience to come to fruition, right? That's right. Okay. So the 6 of Water usually has to do with children. Okay. Not all of you may have children. This could mean even your childhood issues from your childhood, believing in yourself maybe, and maybe you weren't given the tools or the support that you were looking for. So I think, you know, for those of you who have children, your child might need more support from you, more time, attention, love, care, and support. Maybe you're missing working with children for those of you who did, and maybe you help to motivate and support a child or children in particular, and maybe you need to incorporate that into your schedule as well. But some of you have issues from childhood. So if you didn't receive the support, or there could be something you're getting from someone that helps you to feel that support that you feel is missing maybe from childhood. I don't really want to get into all that stuff, to be honest with you. So we're going to move on from the tarot cards and we're going to go into the Angels of Abundance. All right. Interesting. Pay yourself first. What it says is make yourself your most important financial obligation. Yeah. Your time and attention and saying no to things that are distracting. That's what this card's about. Making yourself your most important obligation, Aries. And it says, by setting aside a portion of your income every time you're paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you have savings to invest in your present and your future. So some of you might be even spending frivolously on nonsense and on things like going out to eat and stuff like that, instead of just cooking at home. So whatever you need to do to save money so you can have maybe more adventures or vacations and things like that might be smarter. But some of you, you know, might not be setting a portion of your income so you can have fun and adventure. Maybe it's all, you know, work and then bills. You know what I mean? So I think you need to be more clever with your money in 2020. God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there's no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. Well, that's all cutesy and stuff. But you know what? Your faith in yourself. Okay, your faith in that the divine gave you a special talent and that you came here to pursue that special talent. And remember, you got the magician card. It's like you're ready. You're ready. Your audience, your clientele, the people you're going to be of service need what you have to offer, and you need to get off your ass and make it happen. And I talked about eating out, right? Clean energy food. Some of you, yeah, because I got that. You know, some of you are not feeling well, energized, creative, motivated because you're feeding yourself garbage. You know, and that could be, you know, high levels of, you know, pop. Sorry, I'm Canadian. Soda. We call it pop. But, you know, alcohol, any substance, you know, unhealthful foods, takeout, too much McDonald's, whatever it is you're doing. But it says when you fuel your body with healthful organic diet, if you can afford that, just eat as clean as you can, right? You'll increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunity and beneficial relationships. I say yes to that. When you're taking really good care of yourself, you know, and you have set a goal that the people that you come into relationship with or romantic relationship also have to be taking great care of themselves so that you guys have a balanced and equal relationship. Very, very important. Okay, and clearing debts is your final abundance card. It says, that's right, Rocky. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. Emotional debts. You already will feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear any present obligations and avoid future ones as well, to avoid future debts as well. So to make sure you're in the right, you know, relationship, to make sure you're spending your money correctly so you don't create more debt. And you also don't want to create any more emotional debt by being in the wrong relationship and by maybe hurting someone by ending it. So be careful of what has your energy and attention this month for sure. Okay, so I hope you have found this helpful, Aries. You can give me a thumbs up and a like, whatever you want to call it. Subscribe to the channel for future content and future guidance. I'm here to help. All the best to you.